Design a PROMIS-10 survey and automate scoring. We'll focus in this video on creating a care flow that sends a PROMIS-10 and automatically scores the results for a given patient. There are other PROM questionnaires available in our library, more on that later in the video. If you're interested in how to install a recurring PROM flow, have a look at the description below. We start from a newly created empty care flow where we need just a single track to coordinate our PROMIS-10 data collection, and start with editing the title. Tracks are considered phases in your care journey, which you can tie together with the right triggers. Our PROMIS-10 survey is intended to be collected just once at the start of the flow, and we don't need more than one track. We'll go then into the canvas mode of this track to edit the content. We'll now create our first step on the canvas. Instead of starting from scratch, we're reusing our pre-configured intro message step from the step library as a basis to build further upon. Our step library allows speeding up your building process by reusing existing steps across different tracks and different care flows. We'll change the name of the step into PROMIS-10 baseline and verify the message is suitable. We're now ready to add our tailored content for this flow. It's the data that we want to capture. We'll add a form action and create a new form which we will call PROMIS-10. As the PROMIS-10 is a validated questionnaire, we'll check the question library for available content and import the relevant questions. Our library contains around 70 validated questionnaires, which you can import into any form in your care flows, as there's no point in rebuilding available and clinically proven questionnaires. We can now head over to our step again and define the next action in our string of events. We'll also do a bit of housekeeping while building and give our actions sensible names for repurposing later on. We want to automatically calculate the score of the PROMIS-10, and we'll add a calculation to our step, where we can select the right calculation from our list of 107 available scores. This calculation action will automatically take the answers of the PROMIS-10 form and calculate the score for each patient. Now our simple PROMIS-10 flow is ready. All we need to do is connect our step to the start and end node of our track to create a true flow. You may want to push your data outside of Awell into your EHR, and you can do so by consequently adding an API call action to your step and sending the data to the application you need. Watch Nick at work in our video on how to create an automated charting node in Healthy via the link in the description below. Let's now publish and have a look at the end result from our patient perspective. To give this some perspective, Awell offers a set of options to integrate your tech stacks, varying in effort and flexibility. Let's pretend our flow is a one-time PROMIS-10, which we collect through redirecting the patient, for example after appointment booking. This could equally be a call to action button on your website or a full-fledged custom integration. For the purpose of this video, we'll use the Awell hosted page to which we redirect the patient, like you see with payment services, where I'm redirecting users to, for example, a Stripe URL to process their payment. In our scenario, the patient will land on an Awell hosted page, as you can see on the left-hand side of my screen. The right-hand side shows the live activity feed of a care flow in action. While interacting as a patient with the activities we just designed, you can stay up to date and send information to your systems via webhooks you install on the activities being carried out per care flow. The calculation results are not shown to patients directly. They are executed in Awell orchestration, and through explicit messages and API call actions, you connect your systems and reveal the content to the stakeholders who need it. Watch my colleagues in action on our YouTube channel to see what our API connections have in store and get the most out of your tech stack. That was it for this video. I know this sounds almost too easy. When you orchestrate care flows, real life kicks in, and you need to accommodate for absence of data. For example, the patient is not compliant or is filling out their questionnaires too late. Keep a lookout for updates on our YouTube channel and visit our help center to learn more about how we crack these nuts with special track triggers and reminder activities. And don't forget to check out the description below.